Hey yo, hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Today we're playing the Extra Constellations mod. This is a mod by Earthfly, Kanashinju, Electoon, Tutor801, and also Zalem. A lot of people for a pretty big mod. And I would love to showcase everything to do with this mod, but frankly, there's not enough time in one video to do that. So I've picked and chose what constellations I want to show off. And then those are the ones that we're going to play with. We're basically just going to spawn an item at the start of each floor, and then that will allow us to go from there. So, we're playing as Judas. That's a pretty okay character, in all honesty. Let's spawn ourselves the first item, which is going to be Cetus right here. And what this guy does, you'll see shortly. We're actually charging up a shot right now, and then when we release... Okay, a little bit too early. I wish there was a way to actually see when it was time to release here. But eventually, you're all charged up, and okay, apparently that's just, you know, not going to work for me right now. We'll get it to work. It's going to happen in one of these rooms here. But it will fire out a giant, like, water brimstone, which you will see shortly. I sound crazy right now. There we go. So it's kind of just like a brimstone that can show up every once in a while. Maybe it only occurs with enemies in the room, and that's what's going on. That seems like it's definitely the case, because now it's coming out like mad. That's pretty dope, actually. If you guys don't think that's dope, then frankly, you don't even understand what life is, because that is pretty damn cool. But anyway, it adds a lot of constellations to the game, a bunch of which we are going to get to play with and look at and have a good time with. And I do actually have this mod featured in my mod pack for the super modded series that I'm doing. Also, by the time this is being recorded, the first super modded series video has gone out, and holy crap, guys, that's a lot of freaking support on that video. Thanks so much. We're definitely going to keep it going. I'm excited to do more of that series and do some cool stuff with it. So thanks a ton for that. But this is not about the super modded series right now. This is about the Extra Constellations mod. So let's continue on here. I would love to go to our shop because we have the ability to. But also I would love it. One, I would love it if this water beam would stop like going sideways. I would love if I could control where it goes, but maybe that'd be a little bit too powerful. Because right now, let's be fair, we're doing a good amount of damage with this setup that we got right here. Which makes me happy. I mean, I can get down with this, but... Plus a blue brim beam. There should be a mod that literally just changes the brimstone beam blue. I would play with that mod. Like, that just sounds good. Because blue is a dope color, brimstone's a dope item, therefore... dope brimstone. Blue cap is actually like a beautiful item for us, so I'm content. Let's head on down, and we're gonna spawn in another fun one here. This is definitely one of the weirder mod spotlights I've done, but that's okay. We're gonna give item, and then we're gonna give ourselves Draco Malfoy. And what does this one do? We fire out fires. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Pretty damn cool, in all honesty. It's like we have Red Hot Chili Pepper item, except we don't, and instead we have... Oh, damn it. Instead, we have just constant arrays of fire coming out of us. It's pretty cool, honestly. And it applies the burn effect, which is also pretty neat. And this is the kind of item that, you know, I'm sure people have... I'm sure there's one for this on the workshop already that just is under a different name than Draco. I find it hard to believe that nobody's thought of this idea besides the Extra Constellations mod. But... still a pretty damn cool item, and this is the kind of one that I'm excited to get this in the super modded series. Not to plug it again, but I'm still excited to get it just because I want to. Okay, killing fires with fire is a little bit on the weirder side, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm excited to see the synergies that come from an item like this. I feel like you could get, holy crap, dude, a lot of money. I feel like you could get some pretty cool stuff to come out of this. What do we got in the shop? Kind of nothing. I'm going to take the Spirit Heart just because there's a chance we get to deal with the devil. I mean, 48%, it's not horrible. And if we can keep the Spirit Heart alive, I'm going to feel better about our chances of taking one. You know, a 2-heart deal in here could be very good. We did get one. We also get Binky, which is a beautiful tiers upgrade. And 3 red chests, a little bit unfortunate, because basically it's crappy, but that's okay. Let's head on down, get ready to spawn our new item. We're kind of like a freaking airbender right now. Although, like, not airbender, water and firebender. Because we got that water-fire thing going. Let's give ourselves Pegasus. And what Pegasus? That did not give me Pegasus. I need to do a capital P because it doesn't like pills and crap. Okay, so this gives us flight. And then it also gives us the ability to speed up or something in rooms. Let me check this real quick. I've got it open on the side. I can now fly and I will gallop at a faster pace. So maybe it was just a speed upgrade along with our flight here. This could be Cursed Eye. It could also be Cricket's Head. It was IV Bag, which we actually really don't give 2 dams about. So we're going to happily not accept that. Stick with Book of Belial. It's good enough for now. You know, I'm not a big Book of Belial fan, if I'm being honest with you. I've always kind of been like, you know, I don't really need a temporary upgrade here. You know what? I will do this. Just because I'm feeling lucky today. But apparently that's not going to do anything in our favor. People are probably also a little bit pissed at me because they're like, Tyler, you just spawned yourself 3 powerful items and flight. Look, it's a mod spotlight. I have to showcase what's in the mod. Obviously, you're not going to get... I mean, I suppose there's a chance because all these items spawn in item rooms, but I suppose there's a chance you could get all constellations, but you're never going to get all constellations on a run playing with this. Pay to play, actually pretty good for us since we don't have any keys. But I feel like it's only fair to show off some of the cooler items from this mod pack and really demonstrate what it can do. And by mod pack, I definitely just mean mod. But just showcase to you guys some of the cool stuff that you can find and do in this mod. You know what? No is an okay trinket for us. Because if we get a deal with the devil, I don't want no active items. I don't want no razor blade and stuff like that. I want the pack, the mark, stuff like that. No deal. That's okay. We get the screw, which is another tiers upgrade. It's starting to get a little stupid, honestly. And since we're moving fast, I think I'll run on back. I see a closet up there. And sometimes closets contain like really good stuff. Sometimes it's just going to be an extended area of the floor. Instead, it's just literally these 2 guys, which does not benefit my life in any way, except for giving me 2 bombs. So you know what? It works for me. Let's head on down. We're moving like stupidly fast through this run. And part of that is because we have pretty good items carrying us right now. But I will say, we don't have a damage upgrade yet. And we will need one eventually if we ever hope to beat some of the bigger bosses and stuff in the game. But let's spawn ourselves Pisceus? No, am I losing it? Pelceus? Why did I completely... I wrote this down on a sheet of paper and now I am totally blanking on how in the hell I actually spelled it. Perseus. That's an R, not an L. Fun fact. Okay, Perseus. And what does this guy do? We gain a floating head that will turn enemies into stone. So it's basically a Medusa familiar, which is pretty damn cool. And you'll see exactly how that works here shortly if any enemies ever survive to make it here. Will you come freeze one of these guys? There you go. He froze him for a little second. It's not super powerful, but it's definitely a unique item that I can see somebody recreating, calling Medusa, and having a good time with. I kind of like it. I thought it was cool, so I figured I would show it off here. It's early in the morning, so my voice is doing that thing where it's like, hey Tyler, why are you talking so much this early? You haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Look, man, when you got a job to do, you got a job to do. Let's go to our shop. We got some money, so I think that that's plausible to go to it, and instead we basically get jack all. I don't even really want to ever step foot in our item rooms because I don't want to get tempted. I know if I'm going to see like Tech X or something, I'm going to want to take it. So I'm just going to refrain from ever going in there and instead rock and roll here and continue on the run. We are moving like so fast. People are going to be like, oh, 17-minute video. He must have died again. Hell no, it's just a speed run, man. I didn't want it to go this fast so far. Hopefully we get to a point where our damage slows down a little bit. I mean, increases our damage right there. And then gives us Godhead. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, I mean, and you can't not take it, right? I don't know if it synergizes at all with these fires. But if it does, works for me. Let's head on down. And we are going to take Sextans next. Which you're probably like, wow. Trigonometric sex jokes. Nope, it's just a constellation, man. So what does Sextans do? It will occasionally fire out 2 tiers, going out at like a 20-degree angle or something like that. 30-degree angle. It's something like that. It just gives the ability for more tiers to spawn and come out, which, oh, it's so dope with the water beam, though. It's actually the greatest thing I've ever seen. And they're homing because of Godhead. Okay, yeah, nope, you've officially gotten me. It's dope as a rope. I just love this mod, man. I've always felt that... What in the hell is this room? I've always felt that the Zodiac items were never, like, powerful enough on the run. Tears down is bad. I'm drowsy. Full health. Do we know what this one is? Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Okay. I've always felt that the Zodiac items were not very powerful. I mean, obviously Capricorn is very good. Sagittarius is pretty good. Libra can be pretty good. But other than that, some of them, you know, Leo and Pisces, they're all just kind of there. And they're not the best. I can't even take that. They're not the... That is a phone ringing in my house. Just ignore that. They've never been the most powerful of items before. So I like the idea that you can have a couple more Constellation-y Zodiac items that give a bunch of good stuff. Do I really want Mom's coin purse? I suppose there's a chance something good is in here. Yeah, Horf. That is exactly what I needed. Friends till the end. This is full health. We don't really need full health right now. Yeah, let's just head on down. Pretty content with this. And we will rock and roll and head down to Mom Floor. And here is our last constellation we're going to add, which is Octans, which are going to be like, Tyler, you just took Sextans. What the hell is Octans? Well, it basically gives the ability for something to come out at another degree angle, which means that our water beam is going to actually just ruin our screen. Yep, it's pretty much the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. This has to be the most beautiful, the most peaceful thing I've ever seen before. It's nothing like we've ever gotten in Isaac. A lot of people are probably never going to understand where that's from, and I respect that, but I also don't. If you know where that was from, let me know in the comments down below. Are we looking a little disgusting? Yeah, Godhead with a little halo above us. That's pretty dope. And you know what? I think what I'm going to do, just because I'm sure you guys want to see what this is like, I'm going to remove Draco on the next floor. And we're just going to rock our normal tiers from there on out, because we're going to be firing out a bunch of really cool ones. And I think you guys would like to see that. We're still going to have our amazing water array rockin', and let's be fair, that's one of the dopest things ever. And let's be fair, the water beams are basically carrying the run. I had no idea they were this good, man. It said, like, charge it up for a chance to fire out a water beam. I was like, oh, a water beam. There's no way that does that much damage. Just kidding. Super Brimstone. It's still pretty dope. You know, I'm never going to deny that, but not exactly what the doctor expected when he got the full transcript back of what was wrong with his patient. Oh, it seems like you're firing out a giant water beam from your eyes every once in a while. It's no big deal. I mean, you'll be fine in a few weeks. Just take these drugs right here. Don't do drugs, kids. Okay, continue on. We officially found Mom. Am I going to do boss rush? I mean, at this point, it's probably in my best interest to. We're 11 minutes into the run. You guys are going to kill me if I give you another 20-minute video. So, we'll do boss rush. If there's an item in here that's okay. And the halo is already okay enough. Holy crap, though. Polyphemus. Polyphemus plus Godhead? It's hard to really, like, not want that. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much exactly what we want. We have 26 damage right now. The lag from the fires being so big is another reason to scratch Draco on the next floor. But you have to, like, you can't deny. My hips don't lie, and this is one hell of a situation to be in. We basically just one-shotted the bloat, and also almost one-shotted the cage. This is going pretty okay. And we basically just need to charge up our water beam, and that's all it takes for us to clear a wave. Yeah, rip you. We'll just continue to place these fires right on top of whoever the enemy is that spawns right here. This is like a 1-minute boss rush. What the hell, man? Such a powerful array of items. I honestly, like, I wanted to get the cool ones, but I hadn't played with them. I just looked at the descriptions. I had no idea that we were going to have this little of an issue succeeding on this run. I thought, you know, oh, we're just going to get some good items that'll help us out, but, you know, not taking item rooms, that's going to really hurt us on this one. LOL, just kidding. Apparently, we're going to be totally fine because these items are really good. It just makes you a little bit excited, not to shameless plug again, but it gets you a little excited to get some of these in the super modded series and play along with them. That went so quick, we get Little Steven, and then we head on down to the next floor after checking for tinted rocks, which we don't have any of. Okay, cool. Let's go fly a kite and also remove Draco Malfoy here. And now we just have some big Godhead tiers. This also allows us to play with Godhead, which, let's be fair, hard for me to hate this right now. And then you're going to reroll my run? We can't do that. This is a mod spotlight. We won't reroll here. We'll just continue on our merry way. When we get Octans and Sextans to proct, we fire out just like an array. It's like a monstrous long array of tiers, which is pretty dang cool. I don't know if that's based on luck. If it is, then a high luck upgrade would be great with some items in this mod. I mean, that is a beautiful array of tiers when it procs. And it seems like they procced at the same time. You'll never have Sextans without Octans. You'll never have Octans without Sextans. People are like, Tyler, please stop saying sex repeatedly. Maybe you people don't understand that sex is a natural thing. Okay, take this. Take it off. Talking about sex and then I say take it off. Okay. Crack into those guys. Shot speed upgrade. Hard for me to not want it. And a deal with the devil that has nothing good. Hard for me to want that too. Let's just head on down. Are we going to do the hush fight? Honestly, I think this is a run that just doesn't need the hush fight. I would rather give you guys a fun speed run. I know you're going to be like, hey Tyler, you are giving us less content. You're trying to cheat the system. That's not what I'm doing. It's called I have stuff going on today that I need to get to, and I didn't want this video to take too long, so I'm just being a bit of a baby and thinking about only myself in this situation. And you know what? You're going to accept it. Blank rune, what do we do with that? I know we've had it for a while, but I'm still looking for a good time to use it. We could have used it in the deal with the devil in an attempt to re-roll it and get something better out of it if Perthro was the thing that procced it, but I feel like the best case scenario is save it for the chest, hope to God you get a Yara rune out of it, and then get a bunch of items there. Also, stop taking so much freaking damage, Tyler. I know that you're still like A-okay on HP, and we're going to completely survive this run with flying colors, but don't be stupid, okay? That went well. In here we get, okay, yep, just continue to add to the party. We'll head on up to the cathedral here. If this doesn't make you want to add the extra constellations mod to your game, then frankly, you guys are a lost cause. This is a fun mod. And this is one of the better mods that, in all honesty, I've played. I really do enjoy this right now. I'll take Locust of Pestilence. At this point, we don't really need Book of Belial anymore. We're not really even popping it anymore. We freaking got Godhead on this run. We don't really need more damage. Plus Holy Light, plus Sextans, Octans, Septans, Quintans. However many tans there actually are. Beach tans. What other tans are there? Fake tans. Donald Trump's tans. Okay. Let's continue on here. As you can tell, we're moving quickly here. And, oh my god. You can't not take it, right? 28 damage right now is pretty good. I'm never going to deny that. Plus the fact that the biggest damage dealer is our water brimstone beam that actually is not attached to our damage stat, I don't think. Maybe it is. Maybe it scales with damage. I have no idea. All I know is we're doing pretty okay, and we're going to head on down to the chest here. Don't forget to pop your blank rune. Bing, bang, boom. It was Onsus instead, which is actually still very good. And then Euthanasia is also very good. We're one away from the Spun transformation. And then we'll take those two just because we can, basically. If I get Dad's Key, I'll totally fight Mega Satan. If we get the Void Portal, I feel like I owe it to you to go to the Void. I know that that basically contradicts everything I said, but kind of feel like that's an okay scenario to be in, going to the Void here. But otherwise, we will enjoy the fact that we had a powerful run. And you'll enjoy the fact that you saw a pretty okay mod. And by pretty okay, I mean actually very good. So just allow me to continue my business here. The Haunt, you don't even stand a chance, honestly. There's not a whole lot of these enemies that are going to stand a chance. It's basically just a slaughter fest on this run. And I basically put all of the thanks on the fountain that is spurting out of my eyes every once in a while. Because pretty damn good, honestly. Rip everything in this room. I'm going to go to the super secret room just in case there's anything in there of value. It could be the super secret room with all the chests and stuff. You'll never know. Or it could be the super secret room with just one singular black poop in it. Is that more likely? Okay, pardon me. That is definitely the super secret room. Okay, a bunch of runes. I mean, it has benefits, but do we really care? Burkano, Yera, Awaz does nothing. Algiz. We'll take the Yera rune just in case we get a chest. And you're probably like, Tyler, you're getting pretty low on HP. Are you stupid or what? Because we're going to be fine on this one. All it takes is me to actually care about playing right now. And we will never get hit again in our lifetime, let alone on this run. This went well. Gertie, why'd you even come, man? All you know is that you're going to get destroyed. Rip in peace. I still love the floating Medusa head. That honestly, like, besides this dope water beam, the Medusa head is my favorite item from this mod. It's just so stupid, and it really doesn't do anything, but it's still just a great idea, man. I would love to see it released as its own separate mod just called Medusa head. But Blue Baby, you've had a rough day. You got wrecked because you had a bad day, taking one down, hop in this chest just to end this goddamn run. I kind of had to make it sound like a O word. But anyway, that's going to do it for the extra Constellations mod. Sorry for the short video. I mean, I really didn't want it to be, but that's what happens when you have a really good mod. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye!